Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be talking about a really awesome stranger mission that you can complete that actually has sort of a secret outcome that I thought was incredibly cool. So this stranger mission today is called Arcadia for Amateurs. It can begin in Chapter 2, and you meet this wildlife photographer named Albert Mason, who seems a little bit out of his elements, let's just say that.
Hello, sir.
Oh. Hello. Quite a day, isn't it?
Sure.
What a country. I'm working on a project. Photography.
Yeah, I guess that bit.
Of course. Wildlife. That's my thing. Or that's what I want to be my thing. If I have to take another picture of a grumpy housefrau or pompous middle-class burger, I will feed myself to the lions. Stand here.
Here?
Just there. Albert Mason.
Arthur Morgan.
Pleasure. I am trying to find and capture images of our great predators before our greatest predators kill them all and stick them on some clubhouse wall.
Good luck with that.
Yes, not the easiest. But, well, I love a challenge. The trick is to leave a big load of meat and relax and pray they don't mistake me for lunch. Oh, good heavens! My bag! That thing is robbing me! Oh, good heavens!
Don't worry. That thing is a coyote. A sneaky one, too. Wildlife photographer.
So as you guys saw there, a coyote steals Albert Mason's bag of meat and other supplies, and Arthur essentially has to go track it down and return it for him. And once you do that, you will have this conversation.
Well. Got your bag.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Bag full of meat will tend to bring out the worst in the local population.
You are a gentleman. The bag also had a lot of my supplies. You've saved me days. Can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
You take care, sir.
I ain't the one trying to get myself eaten.
I realize I am a fool. Forgive me. And thank you very much once again.
So that's the first encounter right there. Then 48 hours in-game, you can have another in-game conversation with him where he's actually trying to find wolves and take photos of them. Even more dangerous from taking photos of coyotes.
Hello again.
Hello. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? Morgan, Mr. Morgan. I'm sorry, my nerves. I'm not quite the outdoor adventurer I thought. This is God's own country, and I feel I'm in purgatory.
I know the feeling.
Oh, I hope not.
What you trying to take some pictures of, huh? Some more greedy coyotes?
No. Wolves.
Wolves? Now, you really are trying to get yourself eaten.
Oh, I hope not. I left the meat over there. I thought I'd be safe. Given the wind.
Yeah, sure. If you manage to attract the world's least intelligent wolf.
Well,
I'll stay with you a while. If anything comes, I'll protect you as needed.
You are a gentleman.
Now, you don't know me very well.
Well, to me, you're a gentleman.
Usually, I'm worse than the wolves.
You had many dealings with wolves, Mr. Morgan?
Sure.
But you've never been eaten.
Not through lack of trying on their part. A while back, I helped a friend from getting devoured. Usually, they are not great fans of man.
Don't blame them.
Me neither. Hey, shh. There's one. Looks like we got company.
Yes, there they are. In the trees. Now, don't do anything. I'm going to take a few photographs. Come on. Come on. Good boys. Hungry boys. Come on. Stay back. Can't have a man in the frame. They'd think it's staged.
It sort of is.
Look at them. Magnificent creatures.
especially when clawing at your eyeballs.
Come on. Stay still, my beauties. They don't seem to be fans of modern technology.
So you end up having to save his life shooting the wolves or taking them out, and once you do that, he will follow up with this conversation.
My whole futile existence flashed before my eyes.
Yeah, they can be pretty aggressive.
What a way to... Literally a dog's dinner. Still worse things happen at sea?
Do they?
Well, I imagine. Perhaps wolves do better at sea. Are they good swimmers? Well, who knows? You have saved my poor foolish skin once again.
Don't mention it.
Well, I can't begin to repay my debt of gratitude. But no, I am eternally in your debt.
I do, Mr. Mason, I do. You take care now.
And you too, sir.
So far, it looks like our friend Albert Mason would have been a lot of trouble without us. And that brings us to our third encounter today, where he's encountering a little bit less of a dangerous animal. He's trying to actually get some horses in view.
So, you're still alive.
Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
Indigestible, apparently. Aside from that, very well.
How's the project going?
Well, this is God's country, and I am his faithful servant, although perhaps not his most talented one. I have been trying to capture the grace of the wild horses here for weeks. Only the buggers can't stand me.
That is a silver dapple pinto.
I know. Beautiful. Won't come anywhere near me, of course. He can smell my stupidity.
Well, how about I drive him over?
Oh, that might help. Can you be bothered? I feel like such a blunderer.
Sure. Wait here.
At least this time I doubt I'll get eaten.
So it is our job to actually wrangle these horses and lead them back to Albert Mason so that he can actually take a nice looking photograph. And if you do so, the horses will gallop across the little shallow pond and he'll be able to take a nice photo. And when you've done that, return to him and he will have this to say.
You are a genius.
No, but I can ride a horse.
Well, in my world, that makes you a genius.
You're too kind. So how are the photos coming along?
Oh, amazing. Here, I have a print of the wolves before they tried to eat us. It's for you.
That's real fine.
Well, thank you.
Take care, Mr. Mason.
You too, sir. You too.
Now, at the end of this cutscene, he actually gave us a photograph of what one of the photos looks like of the wolves. That'll be important a little bit later on for the secret outcome of this mission. So that's the third encounter right there. The fourth encounter will then have him taking photos of probably the most dangerous animal of them all, alligators.
They creep up on you, you know.
Oh, Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
Well, sir,
What are you working on?
do you know anything about alligators?
Only the basics. Avoid them wherever possible.
Well, did you know that in the last 50 years, we've killed 90%?
You say that like it makes you sad.
They're beautiful creatures.
Let's see how you speak when one of them's got you in a death row.
Yes, I will make some creature a very happy lunch one of these days.
Let's try and avoid that from happening today, huh? When you stay there, you'll get a great shot, then you'll get eaten.
What a way to go.
Why don't we take this boat out, and I'll protect you. Come on, get in the boat, he'll be fine.
If you really think that's necessary.
If you carry on shooting from that bank, you're gonna wish them wolves had eaten you.
Really?
Yes. The 10% who survived, they're the nasty ones.
All right, then.
So the fourth part of this mission is definitely the most tedious because you basically have to paddle this skiff all the way across the swamp, and it's a really slow process, and I kept getting it stuck on, shallow riverbanks. So this was by far the least fun one to do, But once you have taken photos of all the alligators and successfully avoided getting eaten, you'll return to shore where he'll have this to say.
Just pull up to the bank.
That should do us.
Yes,
These pictures you're taking,
yes.
they gonna be any good?
I certainly hope so. Though I doubt it. The subject is magnificent, the backdrop jaw-dropping, but the agent of beauty is a talentless fool. Although maybe I'll strike a few lucky shots.
You sure do make me laugh that way you talk about yourself, Mr. Mason.
Well, I'm good for laughing at, if nothing else.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know. Still, I feel such a fool round you, sir.
Don't worry about it.
I foresaw many an ignominious future for myself, but never damsel in distress.
Well, good luck, Mr. Mason.
Thank you, and to you too, sir.
Try and stay out of trouble.
I shall certainly try.
And once you've completed that encounter in the swamp, you will only have one more time to meet him, and that is on the edge of a cliffside in New Hanover, where he tells you this.
Mr. Mason,
Mr. Morgan.
you want to be careful up here. Land is real treacherous.
Sure.
Real treacherous. I've been here before.
Have you?
Yes. Funny how things turn out. Never quite how you expect, is it?
No, I don't suppose it is.
What you shooting?
Eagles. You know, the images, they really are beautiful. All thanks to you. I'd be some poor creature's bad meal by now, many times over, but for you.
It's my pleasure. Please, step away from the cliff edge.
I'm trying to get an eagle. There.
Yeah, they're beautiful. But unlike you, they can fly.
Too true. You really must think I'm a buffoon, don't you? You think I'm such a dimwit I'd just slip off the edge of a cliff?
No, but, well, maybe a little.
Please, sir. I'm dense, but not that dense. This area is quite safe. Quite. Oh!
Ah! Damn!
You're right. I am that much of a buffoon. Give me a hand, please. Put me out of my misery.
Come here.
Oh, dear. Thank you. You know what? Bugger the eagles, I'm going home. You know, I really did get some amazing pictures, thanks to you. And somehow, I haven't quite broken my neck.
You take care.
And you too, sir. Sorry for all the trouble.
So goodness gracious, this photographer is literally just looking to get in trouble. I mean, he almost fell off of a cliff there. So that's the end of the mission. And you might have noticed that you didn't get anything from him other than the photo. You were not rewarded in any way. It's really just a fun, wholesome mission quest line. However, if you do this before a certain mission in Chapter 4, there's sort of a secret outcome. That mission we're talking about today is the Artist's Way. The Artist's Way is a stranger and freak mission that you get in Chapter 4 with a French painter, Charles Châtenay. Now, we've covered this mission in a previous video here on the channel, and essentially, long story short, you help out this French artist, Charles Châtenay, and eventually his paintings are shown off in an art gallery. Well, it turns out that if you do this mission, which is called Arcadia for Amateurs, before the Artist's Way, the photographs that Arthur helped Albert Mason take will be on display in the art gallery. That is really cool. This footage is actually coming from a user, GrandTheftDiamonds. Big thanks to them. I'll leave a link to their channel in the description. And you guys can see there, as Arthur is walking through the exhibition, he can see all the photos he helped take, like the wolves is there, which is kind of interesting. There's also one of the horses that he helped take, which turned out to look really, really cool. And there's also a photo of the alligator. And last but not least, the photo of Arthur, too, the one he sort of took in the very first mission. So isn't that really cool that this mission didn't really give us a reward, but Rockstar found a way to sort of build it into a future Stranger and Freak mission that you could do. And what's crazy is both of these missions are optional. The Arcadia for Amateurs Stranger mission is optional, and the Artist Way Stranger mission is optional too. So once again, it just goes to show you the level of detail that Rockstar has done here is really cool, but it also sort of ties up and finishes the storyline of Arcadia for Amateurs. And it goes on to show you that the photos that Albert Mason took turned out to be really, really good. And they made their way into an art gallery where, lots of people were looking at famous photographs and paintings. So that's really cool. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you found this mission as wholesome as I did, and the secret outcome to be pretty neat as well. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.